Aloha and welcome to our channel. Today we are still in Hawaii, so if you've been around for a while, maybe you've seen our other videos on Maui, Hawaii. If you're new here, maybe go back and watch some of those videos when you're done. You don't have to do them in order. We have a lot of amazing adventures that we've gotten into in Maui. And if you're new here, we went with our toddler and our baby. So if you are a family traveler, you might find that extra interesting. But what we do is perfect for pretty much any age visiting Maui. Today we're going to the most incredible views that I think we saw this whole trip. These views are absolutely incredible. So we're gonna take you there. Let's get going. We started this day with takeout from the gazebo. We talked about the gazebo in one of our other videos. It was highly recommended to us. It was also given to us as a recommendation with the warning that it can get extremely busy. And we tried to go one other day because you never know, like restaurants have flukes, and we were shocked at how busy it was. Like we were prepared for it to be busy, but we had no idea. You might have remembered us showing you the line. So we decided we really wanted to try this restaurant. And so instead of taking the baby and the toddler to wait in the line, we sent Mitch to go get us breakfast.
Okay, went to Gazebo this morning to get us some breakfast. The line's crazy long. I kept calling the phone to get like an order, but the line was busy, like for probably about a half hour straight. So I got here, waited in the line, just kept calling the number as I was waiting in the line to get seated, because that's really the only line when you walk up, and that's like forever long because there's like 12 tables in this place. Anyway, ordered the food over the phone finally. Gonna wait another about 10 minutes. This is probably taken about a half hour total to eat at the gazebo, and I haven't gotten my food yet. So, but the food looks really good. I got to walk through, so I'm really excited about that. And the views are insane. Like, look at this place. So yeah, it's pretty cool, but we'll let you know how food is. So I got my food, walking to the car now. It took about 40 some minutes, I don't know, probably, let's just call it 45. But anyway, we got the food. I'm excited to try it and show you guys.
I got the white chocolate macadamia nut pancakes, which are highly recommended here, and they come with this sauce. It's this original sauce that the restaurant has. I think it had coconut in it, but it was incredible. It was seriously so good. And then Mitchell got this Spam fried rice with eggs, and it was also really good as well. So I really think the wait was worth it, which is maybe easy for me to say since I'm not the one who went to pick it up, but this is one of the best breakfasts I've had in a long time. And now that we've had breakfast, we are heading out to Iao Valley. We're not even out of the parking lot.
I know. Hey.
We are hiking today at Iao State Park. It's supposed to be a very easy hike of about 0.6 miles. So yeah, we just got here, and even if we never left the parking lot, I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
Iao Valley is the site of the Battle of Kaanapali in 1790. It's where King Kamehameha defeated Maui's army, leading to the unification of the Hawaiian Islands. Iao Valley is considered sacred by Native Hawaiians, and it was historically used as a burial site for Hawaiian royalty. Maybe that's why it feels so special when you're there. I can't explain it, it just feels so peaceful. And yes, it's beautiful, but it does kind of feel more than that. The most iconic feature is the Iao Needle. You cannot miss it. It's a 1,200 foot tall rock, and of course it's covered in lush green vegetation. The valley gets a lot of rain, which is why it's so green and lush, and there are also some streams running through the valley which are so beautiful and peaceful, and I know I keep saying that, I'm sorry, it just really is. You can also hike while you're there, like I've mentioned, it's a popular hiking route, so you have the opportunity to explore a little bit more. You can also kind of climb up to an overlook type thing of the Iao Needle. Something really unique about this trail, at least in my opinion, is that the amount of driving that you take to get here is very tame. So you're not going up huge hills or, hold on. So it's not like huge hills where you're in between like a guardrail and a huge cliff. It's a very easy, not scary drive, which you would never guess. Like driving in here, I was like, how can this be that cool? Because it didn't feel scary. The curves weren't super windy, you weren't up super high, or at least it didn't feel like it. So if you want to see beautiful nature but you don't want to deal with like the scary part of the drive, this is perfect. But you should come here either way. This is absolutely beautiful, and it's very like low effort, at least I think so.
Yeah, no, the walk was easy. There's tons of steps, but
it is a lot of steps,
like a lot of stairs, and that's it. It's
but
really, really cool. It's totally worth it.
But genuinely, even if you didn't leave the parking lot, the views that you would see here are amazing. So that's what I meant by like low effort. Truly, like it's easy to get here and it's easy to explore here. This is incredible. We are just perched, sitting on this rock here. I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you just listen to the sounds of nature quick. It is so peaceful out here. I am not sure if I've mentioned this in any of my past Maui videos, but when we told people we were bringing our kids here, so many people had pretty negative reactions, telling us that the only thing we'd be able to do with them here is go to the beach and then relax at the resort. And I love doing that, but we wanted to see more of what Maui has to offer than just the resort. Today is a perfect example of why I'm so glad we didn't listen to that advice, because William's favorite thing right now is to go, oh, and he's big into the pointing, and he'll go, whoa, and just on this hike, like every time I turn around, he's going, woo, and like pointing, like he's so happy. Claire is just kicking her legs, happy to be here. So there's nothing wrong with just enjoying your resort and the beach at all. That's incredible. But you can totally experience Maui with kids. So if people are giving you advice that it's not worth it, don't listen to them. You know your kids better than anyone though. So if you feel like it'll be too difficult, that, you know, like every family is different and what is worth it is different. But I'm just so glad we didn't listen to that advice. And if you need a pep talk, there it is. Like you can totally do it. It's so worth it. Take them to Maui if you want to. You can totally, you got this. There has been a lot of rain today and yesterday, so it is very possible that this is flowing more than usual. I haven't found anyone to ask to confirm that, but my understanding is that all the waterfalls over in Hana today are extra flowy because of all the rain, so I would guess that that's the case with this stream here as well. A few things to know before you come here is that you do need reservations. I made these reservations like 10 minutes before we came, and it seems like that's the norm, at least on our trip. I kept like watching a few of the other days to see if we could make last minute reservations, and we always could. I don't know if it gets busier, if it's like harder to make reservations last minute, but just kind of keep an eye on it. It's really easy. And it does cost, I think it's a $10 parking fee plus $5 per person. So there's a fee and you need reservations to come here, but it's really, really easy. It's not like a lot of the other parks where you need to make reservations like months or weeks in advance. We just drove through Wailuku. That's where the little hike was. Iao Valley hike was. And that little town is adorable. Wish we could spend more time there. We are starving, so we're kind of headed somewhere. I don't really know where, to get food and hopefully like a drink. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. I am sending Mitchell to go get us coffee from this really cute coffee shop. This is the place that I said was really cute. We came back around to go get coffee, and I'll show you the drive through downtown, but you can see it gets busy. There's not a lot of parking, but this area is adorable, and I wish we had a little bit more time to explore it. And thank you, Mitchell, for getting us coffee. This is just like a random view in Maui. Every road is just like, it's just pretty everywhere. It's crazy. It's not that random of a view. This is like the main road in Maui. But you know what I mean, right? You get it. We are getting ready to head into Lahaina right now. That's where we are. Just right outside of Lahaina, right?
Yeah, and you can tell that all of this traffic on the left, you can see it's really, really heavy.
Let me see if I can zoom in here for you.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't know why. It's really bumpy today.
Either way, though, it's really busy.
Sorry for that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's really busy coming in and out of Lahaina because of the construction. So they're still really doing a bunch of stuff. A lot of big heavy trucks and shut down areas, trying to rebuild.
Just in case there's any confusion, you cannot get into the town of Lahaina. Even if you wanted to, even if you tried, it is very much closed. But there is a large portion of Hawaii that is called Lahaina that is not like Lahaina proper. So I think technically where we stayed was technically considered Lahaina, so that can be kind of confusing. So it is very much closed, but the street that we were on, or like the road that we were on, can get busy because people can no longer go through Lahaina. This is the only road that will take you up towards like Kaanapali and that sort of area. So hopefully that kind of clears up any sort of confusion, or in case you were wondering. For dinner, we got takeout from Joey's Kitchen. They have a couple of locations. One is in Whalers Village, but we went to the one in Napili. That's the famous garlic chicken. Holy cow, so good. I think it might be one of my favorite meals this trip for sure. They were on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives for their crispy pata, as well as their garlic shrimp. Garlic kwai shrimp, I think, is what is on the menu. And we didn't get either of those. We just weren't quite feeling them today. And I cannot believe that this wasn't the thing that was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Those other things are probably great as well. But this is so good. How was your poke bowl?
Really good, yeah. It's not the best one I've had here on the island, but it's really, really, really good, yeah.
I heard it's where the locals go for their poke, so I don't know if that's true or not. Who knows? But anyway, okay.
But that fried chicken, best I've had.
It's really good.
So good.
I have
That
a
might be
feeling
the best thing I've had here.
That's, yeah, for real. Hey, Toddler. I don't think we were prepared for how much we were going to love this place today, and hopefully you also loved following along. If you did, or if this was helpful in any way, it would mean so much if you could hit that thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for being here and watching to the end. We will see you next time. Just say.
I didn't get any footage of it, of the place. It's kind of a little hut.
Can you
go.
Give us a description of the place?
It's like a little tent on the side.
Oh
of
wait,
the road.
I know.
Two dudes in the back of their truck.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got it for you.
Nice.
This I think was the last thing on my bucket list that we hadn't done yet.
Yeah. There's coconut pieces.
Other than Road to Hana.
I can't wait to. I'm gonna try and cut this open after we finish drinking it, but the water's really good.
I can't wait. I've only ever had one before, and I think it was an all-inclusive. This is hard to do one-handed. I like that.
I like it a lot. Yeah. I mean, I like coconut water. Do you even like coconut water? Like when
I
we
like
buy
this
the
coconut
cans?
water.
Water.
You want to drink some? Yummy.